Yeah, no, like I was saying, though, I think Sprite should have caffeine in it.
Nah, it's good like it is. It's so much other stuff with caffeine that you can substitute.
But Sprite though, would hit.
You don't need it. That's the beauty of. That's one of the reasons why I like Sprite so much. It's so clean.
Because it don't got caffeine.
It's so clean.
The lack of caffeine isn't what makes it clean. I promise.
Nah, man, I'm good. Keep the caffeine out. I'm good. Just give me a nice Sprite, nice refreshing beverage. I ain't got to worry about getting no upper or downer.
No, caffeine, fam. No, it's soda. It's soda.
It's good where it's at, man. You don't mess with greatness, all right? Don't mess with greatness, man.
Open the cold one.
Cold with the fellas. Oh, man.
Man, welcome to episode 12 of the Block Talk Podcast.
Hey, we gonna block with it.
On the block with it.
Let's get it.
So, how you been the past week, dog?
I've been tired, man. Tired, working. I actually supposed to go in tonight, but I ain't going. Yeah.
I wish I could get some overtime, but I can't. And I know you wish you said you couldn't, or whatever. Yeah. But nobody cares.
Yeah, they forcing me to work Sunday night, which will be double time, and I'm still not going in. Like,
yeah, man.
I don't care.
So we had to let them know they tune into the greatest. We can get into this,
you know what it is.
Now tuned into the motherfucking greatest.
Hey, so you know we was off the past 2 weeks, right?
Mm-hmm.
So then they sent us back to work this past week, and they have been fucking working us. Like these niggas are really making up for lost time.
Of course, you
don't. No. Don't close down and then make us overwork us. You know, like what we say in customer service, bro. Misplanning on your part does not constitute an emergency on my end.
Ooh,
bars, nigga.
That's a bar.
Bars, nigga.
That's a bar. Who wrote that?
I don't know. But
he goes right for Jay. He got to.
That was side hot. No,
oh my God.
But I'm. So we are doing heli trucks. So in a regular 10.5 hour shift, 10 and a half hour shift, we'll do about 700 trucks.
Right.
And that's with the line only stopping for 30 minutes for lunch. Mm-hmm. So, nigga, this past Friday, we did something called mass relief. So whenever you're short, whenever the building is short, everybody goes on break at the same time.
Okay.
So that means the line shuts down.
Right.
So we shut down for 30 minutes in the front for our 2 breaks, and then an additional 24 minutes after lunch. Mm-hmm. So we shut down for an additional 54 minutes.
Right.
So on a regular day where we don't stop, we do about 700 and something. Right. Nigga, we stopped for 54 minutes and we did 680.
Whoa. That's still a lot. Yeah.
Nigga, we was off by like 40 trucks, but we was down for 54 minutes because we do about like more. We do more than a truck a minute. We get like 40 seconds or 45 seconds per truck. Whew. And them niggas is doing the most. I fucking hate it, man.
I mean, you the one left the banker life to go to this shit.
Man. Because, man, these niggas on Facebook lied to me, dog.
Yeah.
Nigga, everybody was making... When I joined the plant life, I expected fucking overtime and hoes. That's what I expected. I expected plant hoes and overtime. No, I haven't gotten much of either.
You at the wrong one.
Man.
You gotta go to Chrysler.
Clearly, I gotta go to Chrysler.
You gotta go to Shack.
Like, don't get me wrong, I've seen hoes in the plant, but I don't have plant hoes. Right. Which I don't need anymore because I have a girlfriend and she's great.
Right.
And I appreciate her everything she does for me.
Yes.
Absolutely. But I will say I took the job under false pretenses. Like, because niggas be all on that bitch, you know, niggas all be all on Facebook Live, Instagram Live, and all of this other stuff. Having a good ass time. I'm like,
at work though.
I'm like, these niggas don't do nothing. I love it.
Nothing.
And then I got now I can't, bro. I can't tie my shoe sometimes. So
I had to fire somebody for that.
For tying their shoe?
No, for I had to fire somebody for being on Instagram Live on the line. Yeah. Fuck wrong with you? Like, you been here 3 days. You been here 3 days. Like
well, I heard you got a thotty plant too though.
Yeah. They get around. It's just like high school. I tell people all the time, like it's just like high school. Mm-hmm. Like you see that you go be around the same people for 8 hours a day, 8 to 10 hours a day. Mm-hmm. Like nobody likes the principal. Mm-hmm. Like the
teacher. You the principal?
Nah, like the principal be like a general manager.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Unfortunately, I'll be a teacher's pet because I'm a team lead. So
okay.
Yeah. But yeah, like it's horrible, man. It's horrible. It's nobody. No, like it's one couple in there that's before the couple that was on my shift. There's a new couple in there now, and like it's a pretty attractive girl or whatever. And like the dude, everybody, man, this nigga ain't none. Like, she should not be with this nigga. She should not be with him. So I guess one day this guy was trying to talk to her. Like he was not trying to talk to her, but like he was having conversation with her or whatever.
Yeah.
And like I guess the guy, approached him or whatever, like, "Fucking talk to my girlfriend, bro." Like that type of shit. But bro, you like 30. Like you should not have those kind of insecurities. Like just somebody having a conversation with your girl. But I mean, if you ain't shit, then I can understand. So
yeah.
But yeah, this plant life ain't it.
So do you feel like if somebody gets into a relationship that they're required to like drop their platonic friends?
Yeah. That's this. I personally, I don't expect you to drop them, but I expect my friend. I expect my friends to understand that, like, yes, this is a new relationship. I'm focusing on this, and like whether I see it working out or not, like respect me enough to understand that our time is being cut short because I'm putting my time into this girl or whatever.
Now, do you expect your significant other to do the same? Do you expect them to drop their people?
I don't expect them to drop anybody. I don't expect...
Do you expect to...
I expect her friends to understand that her time will be cut short.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Like, that's... Like, I'm not going to tell you I'm your only friend or whatever. You can't talk to no other guy or whatever. Like, no. Like, it's people in your life you've been friends before me.
Yeah.
So, I'm not going to overstep that boundary. That's just stupid. That's controlling. I'm not that kind of a guy.
Okay.
But like, don't come in here talking about, yeah, this my friend I just met at work. Like, ain't no new friend. this is OVO. No new friend. All right, no. You 28, almost 29. Ain't no new friend. All right, you got all the friends you need already. Okay, but like I said, any platonic friends from the past or whatever, like I don't sweat it too much. That's just how I am. Like I said, but I expect my friends to understand that, look, when I get into a relationship, like, just technical difficulties. Yeah. But, when I get into a relationship, expect me to cut the time we have in half. Or just cut it down some. Like, yeah, I'm not go just up and go hoop like I used to. You know what I mean? I'm not go do certain stuff once I get into a relationship. And that's what happened. Like, but I think that's just an adult. That should be an adult way of thinking. You shouldn't feel butthurt about it. That's just how I feel.
And I don't think most niggas. Yo!
Happy
why are they like this?
Happy
Did you know about this?
birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Blow it. It's not working. I'm not tall enough for that. Happy birthday!
Oh my god.
Before I lit it, I was like, damn, the fucking smoke thing gonna go off.
I was like, fuck it, just do it.
It's too late. It's too far in.
Thank you so much.
Did you see it? Let me bring it back in so you can look at it.
Oh my god.
I knew the cake was serious. I didn't know it was this though.
Did you see the cake?
Yeah, it was blue and with sparklers on it.
No, I'm saying, did you see it in the refrigerator before?
No, you know what? I had went and put my Sprite in there, but I didn't look.
Did you see the look I gave you? I was so mad.
No, because you was talking about crazy rich Asians.
I was like, why the fuck did he just go in the refrigerator of all times?
Like, little do you know, I go in there quite often. Sorry.
No, and then when it happened, I was like, you know what? This is a normal thing. I don't know why I'm surprised.
Yeah. That cake looks amazing.
It does.
I was on some cake. I want a strawberry and
Those are strawberries?
Yeah.
They big as hell.
Yeah. Oreos and strawberries.
it's not Oreos.
What is it?
Macaroons.
Yes. Those nasty things.
What? See, I never.
Where'd you get
to try it?
Yo, Pa, I guess we'll be right back.
Are y'all recording?
Stop. All right.
We back. We bike.
Yeah, we back, man. That was crazy.
Yeah,
that was crazy, and I greatly appreciate it. My girl is the best.
If y'all heard that was
No, they definitely heard.
Yeah. I don't know what we go edit, what we go keep, but yeah, G's girl surprised him. His birthday is the 29th. So happy birthday, G, in advance. His girl just surprised him with some cake, and we went to brunch this morning, and all kind of good shit. Man, what you get? You explain it.
So, dang, I feel like we should. I guess we'll go back to the conversation later.
We'll go back later.
So,
call it audible.
So my girl took me to brunch today, and she told me about it probably like Friday, so like 2 days ago. We recorded on Sunday. She told me about it maybe Friday, and we went to brunch, and then we got there, and she paid. I'm like, oh, because I thought you were saying, nigga, take me to brunch, nigga, and
right.
And that's what I thought. That's what I thought was happening. I'm like, oh, okay, sure.
Right, I'd say.
And I'll take you to brunch, and we went to brunch, and as I'm walking in, I look over, I'm walking towards the table, and I see this nigga Bobby and India at the table. At first, I'm like, this nigga kind of look like Bobby, and then I'm looking like, oh shit, that is Bobby, and that's India too. I know both of them. And then so after that, we went back to the house. Brunch was good. We went back to the house, and then my girl took me to go get a massage. We went and got a 4-hour massage, and it was great because I was complaining about my back hurting from work, which I was just talking about doing 700 trucks or whatever. So my back was killing me. So it was like perfect. Like, how did she know? So then I'm like, all right, I'm gonna holler at you later, babe. I'm about to go do this pod real fast or whatever, right? So I'm sitting here doing the pod, and y'all literally heard what happened.
We are quite literally.
Yeah, so she came in here, busting here with a cake with sparklers on it. Thought I was at the strip club. And I'm like, cool. I'm like, this is crazy. It's this blue and gold cake. It looks good. And I'm thinking like, oh my God, she's done so much. Like, I ain't never had nothing like this. And she was like, but wait, there's more. And I'm like, no fucking way. And she's like, I got you gifts too. So I'm like, and she had 2 bags by the refrigerator. So I look, and one of them, it's a Nike short fit. It's a black Nike t-shirt, black Nike shorts, and they extra large, so they fit. I'm like, oh shit, that's perfect. And then it was another bag, and it had like a 12-pack of Nike socks.
Whew.
Like 12.
Fresh
like,
whites.
bro, I can't wait to put them boys in the thing with the rest of the socks. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm telling you, we dominating, nigga. We matching socks all 2021. Facts. And then she bought me some Nike slides. Cause I was telling her I ain't got no slides at her house. Cause at my house I got the royal lineage. You know what I'm saying? Right. But when I'm at her house, she'd be like, take out the trash. And I'm like, oh, well, like her sandals are too small. Right. And I'm like, damn, I gotta lace up some shoes. So now I got some Nike slides to keep at the crib. I'm like, this is perfect. It was just great.
That's great, man. It was great. Y'all should have seen his face opening the shit, the surprises, and he's like, good. I'm happy for you, man.
Thank you, man.
I'm happy for you. You deserve it.
Thank you.
29 years old.
I'm happy for me too, bro.
Happy for you, bro.
Yeah. I remember one time for my birthday, dog. I was younger. All I wanted for my birthday was some fucking Popeyes. Mm-hmm. That was like literally all I wanted. Mm-hmm. So my mom was like, "Okay, G, we can go and get you some Popeyes." So me and my friends, we got in the mama car. We went to Popeyes. We got into the drive-thru, 7 Mile and Gratiot, or whatever. This is probably 2000.
All faithful.
Yeah, it was probably like 2006, 2005.
Oh wow.
And long ass time ago. And we waited in that line for probably about an hour and a half.
7 and Gratiot, yeah, you can be waiting.
Man, I don't understand the whole waiting thing. I don't understand. Because it's like when you go inside and you look, you see these niggas have chicken just sitting behind them. The fuck is we waiting on? Is that decoration? Is it not real?
Oh, that's plastic.
No. So I'm just saying, I've never worked at a Popeyes, but I cannot. I mean, it doesn't make sense to me. Like, I've served food before. Like, I don't understand what's taking so long. I don't understand. Like, I wish somebody would tell me so much. So look, I was the other day, like I said,
last podcast.
Last podcast. after the pod, I'm like, man, I'm about to go and get me some Popeyes. And then they got it on the app where you can decide to pick up your order. So I just said, I'm going to go ahead, bam, pick up order. So I went to the Popeyes to pick up my order, and the niggas was closed on the inside. How you going to tell me to pick up my order from a place that's closed on the inside? And then, like, you give me to wait in this fucking drive-through line? That's like an hour long?
Yeah.
No, then that deletes the purpose of the pickup. So I'm like, I'm about to write y'all niggas a bad review. So, I went on the app and I like left bad feedback, and then they contacted me and all this other stuff, said, we're sorry, here's your money back. Like, nigga, I just wanted the fucking Popeyes when I ordered it.
Right.
Like, that was it. You could have kept the money. Just give me the fucking chicken. Open the door. I understand it's COVID. I understand niggas. I understand. But don't tell me I could pick some shit up if I can't pick the shit up.
See, I ordered right after you did. And I went through the drive-through to get mine. And I waited. I was in that long line.
See, no, I'm not doing that shit, bro. If that shit say pick, I'm throwing a brick through that shit, dog. I'm coming to get my shit. Like, it's unnecessary. Like, I don't understand why Popeyes brings out the worst in me. Popeyes has always brought out the worst in me.
It's so good, though.
No, man, I'm telling you. Them niggas service can't be like that with East Point Fish and Chicken next door on 9 Mile. Because East Point Fish and Chicken, to me, they slap. And they offer you good food for good prices. They fish is good. They chicken is good with the lemon pepper, the shrimp. And they like saying it's good. And you don't wait nearly as fucking long. Nah. And if you do wait as long, it's fresh. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, niggas, like, bro, I've waited for Popeyes. And they gave me the chicken that was sitting under the fucking heat lamp that for some reason took 45 minutes to get to me. Like, nigga, like, who the fuck running this shit? So they did an undercover boss episode of Popeyes, dog. Did you ever see that shit? No, I did not. They did an undercover boss episode of Popeyes, and the nigga came down there like, oh, like we didn't know all this was going on. Nigga, yes the fuck you did. You got a camera in your fucking face now.
Y'all do this on a daily basis.
Let me
chill. Y'all do this
where my Sprite, bro?
Behind your booth.
Behind my what?
Your booth.
Thank you, man.
Yeah, G is very upset right now. Like, yeah, I was in that crazy long line, and it was like I left out of here at 7:40, and I didn't get back till 8:30.
And see, that's what I'm talking about. So the inside is closed at 7. When I went there, probably 7:30.
Yeah, you left before I did.
So I don't understand. Yeah, I don't understand.
Yeah, it's ridiculous, man. Customer service needs to pick up, but I also understand it probably was only like 2 people back there. So
you know what?
Because of the whole COVID shit. It probably because I only seen 2 girls.
And I don't think I care.
You know what?
I don't think I care.
I'm sorry.
Because I understand if things can't run at full capacity. Mm-hmm. But when things can't run as smoothly, they have to run differently. Right. So, nigga, I mean, y'all, a chicken place. Y'all know y'all sell chicken, fucking red beans and rice. Just have it ready, bro. And as busy as y'all are, it's not going to sit. Right. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to be like, oh, we're going to wait for this person to come and then we're going to make it. Like, no. I said, just make it, have it ready, and when somebody come and order it, ship it out. Right. Like, I don't think this is science by any means. You know what I'm saying?
It shouldn't be rocket science. Like,
so, man, I don't know how much they get paid, but they are overpaid. So.
No, I definitely still think they underpaid.
No, fuck them.
But you know,
$15.
No, I legit do think like I put it on my status a couple weeks ago. But I do think people would actually get up and go get a job in this whole COVID thing if they made more money at their job than at home. Yeah, I believe that.
Well, it would have to be substantially more. Not substantially more, but reasonably more.
Yeah. Because like right now, you get $700, almost $700 a week, sitting at home collecting unemployment or whatever. Originally, it's like 3 something for regular unemployment, and then another like 3 something on top of that because of the COVID. So like, I mean, honestly, $15 an hour is still a $500 check. So to give
with no taxes.
Yeah, with no taxes. So to give somebody, you know, $20 an hour so that they can make a little bit more or whatever. Like, it's not hard. Y'all got it. That's the part that bothers me so much. It's like, y'all got it. These big $1 billion companies, and they all over the world. When you go to your orientation, yeah, we got We got 30 plants in India. We got 100 plants in America. We got 30 plants in China. Then give me a cut. Like, what are y'all waiting on? Like, it bothers my soul that they make all these excuses of why they can't pay people. But but the manager's still getting paid. Like, he still come in and leave on time. HR, y'all hire new HR every day. Like, y'all hiring everybody new in the office, new supervisors, new general managers, new production managers. But the people out there that actually, the lifeblood of the company is out there dying while y'all sitting in here in the AC. Like, it's BS, man.
Well, one thing I noticed, if you are I guess I would say an uneducated person, somebody who doesn't have a college degree, the most valuable thing you have to offer society is your body and your time.
Yeah.
That's it. Like, they don't care about your thoughts. They don't care about your feelings. They just want your body and they want your time.
That's it. But see, my thing is, like, so I don't know how it is at any other automotive plant, but where I am, you can move up without a degree. Like, I know people that moved from working the line on C shift that's now in HR, or that's working the line and now we went from driving a high-low to now production manager. Like, so you're in the office doing the day-to-day work or whatever, pretty much pencil pushing. Or even like there's an automation guy who's been there for like maybe 7-8 years, and he started on a line, but then he was taught in-house how to do the automation, and he got hired in-house, and he didn't have a degree.
So at Ford, we offer programs like that, but the programs are always all full, and it's, for lack of a better term, it's a lot of politics in it. Of course. So I mean, and that kind of thing is just so like daunting to somebody, especially to somebody new like me, who just in there. I ain't been there a year yet, and this ain't what you want to keep doing, but nigga, you really don't have a choice. So
yeah, it sucks. Like, I see I legit think if I apply for a supervisor position, because there's like 6 of them open right now. Like, if I think if I apply for one, I can get it, legit. And I've only been in team lead for a year. But
you don't want it?
No, fuck no, I don't. No. The amount of work that they get put on them, I don't want it. Like, well, not work. I'm not gonna say the amount of work. The amount of stress that gets put on supervisors across the board, I don't want it at all. Now, they don't get me wrong, they do get a little more leeway with stuff. Like, once you become a supervisor, or pretty much once you move into the office, whether it's IT, supervisor, manager, production, or whatever, you then get outside of the union, which I would love to, because the union that we're in screwed everybody over before we got there. Nothing is in our favor, nothing whatsoever. But legit, I think, like I said, it's way too much mental stress they put them through. Like, right now, my supervisor actually, he's been doing like 12-hour days because 2 of our supervisors quit. So he's been having to cover like three different departments with over 75 people. Like, you can't do that. Right. I got to do everybody's time cards. I got to make sure everybody punch in, punch out on time. And then if it's a fight over here, people arguing, I got to run over there, deal with that, then come back over here and make sure like all these trucks get out on time. Like, it's way too much.
Let them hoes fight.
Man, that's the thing. That's the thing. It'd majority of the time, it'd be dudes like arguing with each other. Like, dog, what y'all arguing for, bro?
Right.
Like, I don't know, man. This plant like just bothers my soul, yo. It bothers my soul.
And
so much.
Me being in the plant for almost a year, I don't even see how niggas could have time to argue.
Dude.
Look, so I thought of something that would be a really good idea, but they would never ever do it. I think if at the top of every hour they stop the line for 30 seconds, I think that'd be great. Like, that's it. Nothing crazy. Top of the hour, stop it for 30 seconds.
30-second breather.
30 seconds. They would never ever do that.
Nah. That's too much.
And then, and crazy thing though, only way they would do it is if somebody suggested it, and it got declined for whatever like reason, and somebody had like video of them declining it.
Right.
And it was like, oh, they don't care about their workers, they're inhumane, yada yada yada.
Right.
Then they would do it. Right. But like, unless they were like forced by like something, them niggas wouldn't do that shit.
Nah. You want us to miss out on one whole truck because you want 30 seconds.
30 seconds, man. Like 30 seconds. And not even, so like, you wouldn't do it for the first hour. You wouldn't do it for the lunch hour. And you probably wouldn't do it for the last hour. So not even every hour. But like.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Man. Things is getting crazy. Like I had mentioned earlier, like, yeah, I got forced to come in tonight, but I'm not working. Mm-hmm. Like, I was like, I'm not coming in. It is, like I said, it's double time, but I'm still not coming. Mm-hmm. Like I told my supervisor, I was like, dude, you might as well get my write-up ready now, because I'm not coming in. Mm-hmm. Like me, my backup team lead, and one other guy, we all got forced in tonight. And me and my backup team lead's like, no, I'm not coming in. Because, so, this Friday night, so normally I work 2 to 10, but this particular night, hold up. Excuse me. But yeah, this particular night, because we were the last shift running, they decided to run 10 hours. So we ran till midnight. Mm-hmm. And when I tell you, to run my department, I need 11 people. At 10 o'clock, I have 5 people. I have 5 people, including myself, I had 6. Bro, when I tell you I left, I didn't do any of my end of the night emails, none of that. I washed my hands, I put the little scanners up, and I walked out. I didn't fill the rack up, I didn't take trash out, I didn't do my emails, I didn't do nothing. I walked out. And I'm actually thinking about taking off again a little bit tomorrow too. I'm coming in late. Like, legit, man, because it's they asking for way too much, and they not working with us. Like, I have yet to see the management come out there and like, look, y'all, we sorry. We know y'all working. We know this is going on and things is crazy, and we sorry. They have yet, like, nobody seems to care. Right. So why should I care?
Right.
Like,
fuck it.
Yeah. So it's crazy. But let's move on from work.
Yeah.
Y'all don't hear. Y'all want to hear us.
Yo. So what was it? I had bought a no, fuck all that. But yo, I was looking at this one thing though. And it was facts. I don't know if you go agree. Okay. But they said Yu Yu Hakusho has the best anime intro.
Everybody has said that. And from what I've heard, like, well, I don't really listen to intros anyway. Intros or outros, I skip them and I go right to what needs to be watched. Like,
but in your opinion, who you think what anime do you think has the best?
Honestly, intro? Like the last one I can remember. It has to be Cowboy Bebop.
Better than Yu Yu Hakusho?
Look, I don't know. Like I said, I don't do intros, outro. I don't watch the beginning and ends. I just give me the episode, let me go. Because once I realized like the show only lasts 22 minutes, 2 minutes, 4 minutes is the intro and outro, 2 minutes apiece, and then it's like a minute and a half for each commercial break. I'm like, bro, y'all just wasting time at this point. Like this 22-minute show is now like 13 minutes. Like, y'all, let's get to the point.
Nah,
get to it.
Nah, nigga.
So, but yeah, I would say Cowboy Bebop. This nigga queued it up.
Nigga, you hear that horns in that bitch? No, Yu Yu Hakusho got it. I don't think it's close. I ain't gonna say it ain't close, but
I don't have any experience in that, so sorry. Like, I get to the point. My girl hate when I skip intros. She hate it.
I mean, you gotta at least watch it too.
Nope. That's how we don't watch. We can't really watch anime together because I skip intros.
So you gotta just like go to the bathroom first.
Yeah, I get up. I mean, sometimes I'll sit there through it because I'm watching it with her, but on my own, nope, I can't do it. I won't do it.
What the fuck was it?
What was it?
I don't remember. What was the last anime you watched?
Jujutsu Kaisen. I'm watching that. I'm watching what's the name of that one show? Jujutsu Kaisen, My Hero Academia, and Shield Hero. Oh, and they brought Shaman King back, and I'm down 3 episodes. Shaman King is my favorite anime.
The new one or the old one?
The old one. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, I gotta go back and because they decided to redo it or whatever, and make it like more true to the manga. So I gotta go back and or I gotta catch up on the new episodes. But yeah, that's my favorite by far. So this is going to be the only one I actually watch and sub because I'm not gonna wait for the dub to come out.
Yeah.
Because I love Shaman King. Like it is so dope. I love Shaman King.
Did you know that the Hunter x Hunter we watch is actually a remake?
Yeah.
I just found that out.
Yeah. Hunter x Hunter, the one everybody talk about is the remake.
I think after watching some Hunter x Hunter, I think Hunter x Hunter is good, but I gotta say it's overrated.
But you know the guy who made Yu Hakusho made that too.
I know, and that's why I think it's overrated. Because I don't know, something about the way I don't like Hunter x Hunter's pacing.
I didn't finish it. How far did you get?
To Greed Island.
Greed. I don't even remember that. The last thing I remember is them going to the video game.
Yeah, that was Greed Island.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's about the first time I made it too. Because the pacing is bad. It has bad pacing.
Okay.
It's like you wait 10 episodes for these niggas to get into a fight, and it's 15 seconds.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, it is over pretty fast in that show.
Yeah.
Like,
See, at least you. Yu Yu Hakusho. Where was that? That's the crown jewel. Even though you never seen it, to hate on it.
No, I did. I haven't seen the whole thing through. I just stopped at a certain point.
What episode did you stop at? Episode 2?
No, I stopped. I stopped pretty early.
Did he make it to the Dark Tournament?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, he had. Well, I don't know. You do tell me. He had just. He had beat the wind demon dude who was doing that like wind punch thing.
Yeah.
He had beat him. You got to see the last form of the big muscly guy or whatever.
Yeah.
So it was about that time that I had stopped.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was about that time.
Okay.
Yeah. So
okay, whatever.
So okay, speaking of like tournaments and competition and stuff like that, I was having this conversation a couple weeks ago with a friend of mine, and so I have my clothing line, and she wants to get into the whole clothing thing too or whatever. And I was just messaging her because she was in a bad car accident or whatever, so I was just checking up on her and stuff like that. And then over Resurrection Sunday weekend, she had drew this like dope picture of like Black Jesus or whatever and stuff like that. And I had measured like, yo, you need to put that on a shirt like ASAP. Put it on a shirt or the back of a hoodie ASAP. And so she's like, yeah, I'm trying, whoopie whoop. So we got into the whole clothing conversation or whatever. And then she was like, she said something along the lines of, yeah, I'm trying to catch up to you because you the competition. And then she, like, right after she sent that, she put, LOL, just kidding. And then I was like, no, like, that's legit. Like, the world needs competition.
Absolutely.
You wouldn't have McDonald's, Burger King, and Wendy's if there was no competition.
Right.
You wouldn't have Nike's, Adidas, and Puma if there was no competition. Like, you wouldn't have Chrysler, Ford, and GM if there was no competition.
Right.
Like, imagine just having one car, one burger, one other thing. Like, that's it. Everything becomes stale. Like, and so,
competition is baked into like America's system.
Yeah.
Because if you're too good at something to where you become a monopoly, they tell you can't.
Exactly.
So like when Facebook bought Instagram, they said, okay, cool. But then they tried to buy
Snapchat.
Not Snapchat. It was something else like WhatsApp. They had WhatsApp, but then they tried to buy something else, but they told them they couldn't. Because because they saying you're gonna own too much. And then back with Apple and Windows. Windows was just dominating, and Apple's was about to go out of business. But if Apple went out of business, they was go hit Windows or Microsoft with an antitrust lawsuit. So Microsoft, Bill Gates had to give Apple $1 billion so they could stay open.
Oh wow!
Yes.
Wow. That's crazy. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Oh, fun fact. Hey.
Look at that. Look at that. It just comes so natural.
It comes so natural, yeah. And I thought that was wild. So yeah, he invested that money. He gave that money in the form of like stock or whatever. And then after Apple was able to find their footing, they took their money back out.
That's what's up. But see, like I don't know. Like in my head, I view competition as healthy. Like you can't grow, you can't be the best you if you have nothing to oppose you with.
Right.
So like, as long as when it comes to like friends and family who you may be in the same business venture with, or you may be you guys might have the same hobbies and stuff like that. Like, it's nothing wrong with competing as long as your competition doesn't grow to be jealousy and envy. You know what I mean? Like, if you can see, somebody have a new hair boutique, and like, dang, I gotta catch up and get, I gotta get on my game because they out here killing it. Like, it's enough money to go around.
Right.
You know what I mean? And it's nothing wrong with not wanting to be left behind. You know what I mean? Like, if you should always want to put your best foot forward. Right. You should always want to outsell people. Like, you should always want that. As long as you're not, out here, throwing bricks at my storefront and you're not doing anything malicious, like, it's fine. They do that. Like, it's okay to admit you're in competition. It's perfectly fine. And I think we are in such a buddy PC kind of society right now that, like, there won't be any like new creatives that's like gonna strive to outpace somebody else. Like I look at the NBA. You look at the NBA right now. You look at the music industry in particular, like rap music or whatever. Everybody's buddy, and that's why Kendrick Lamar flipped the whole game over with that Control verse, because it's like, you're not supposed to say that, we friends, and it's like, no, nigga, I'm better than you, and even if I'm not, I'ma still say I'm better than you. Right. Like, that's just how it goes. Like, and I wish we could get back to that without having such a negative connotation. Like, people will always say, oh, why y'all always compare new female rappers? We've been doing this since day one. Right. Like, y'all jumped into our ring. We've been doing this since day one. Right. Either get with it or go. Like, this is just what it is.
Yeah. No, I get it. I think competition is definitely healthy. And then with the female rapper thing, I feel like for the most part, for the longest time, they felt like it can only be one hot female.
But it doesn't have to be. But just know you're going to get compared to the best one. Yeah. That's it. Yeah. That's it. You're going to get compared to the best one. That's it.
So I think with Cardi, do you think Cardi and Meg being successful pushed Nicki out?
No, I think Nicki pushed herself out. I think Nicki pushed herself out because, like, I think her albums probably sold a lot, but she hasn't been connecting with people the same way Cardi and Meg does. Close the blinds for me. Sun blinded me.
But I don't think you can, because when you are a new artist like Meg and Cardi, you haven't been where Nicki's been. You're where your listeners are. So, like, you were working recently, you were stripping recently, whatever. Just like Nicki said when she was first coming up, like, how hard it was, Yeah. But then, nigga, 6 albums later, you're a fucking millionaire. You travel all over the world. You don't eat Vienna sausage no more. Like, it doesn't, you know what I'm saying? Most people don't relate the same way.
And that, I'm not saying you got to relate to them, but you don't have to be so relatable that it feels like you're touchable, but the music you make still has to touch your core audience. I feel like at some point, Nicki has left her core audience because now she just wants to make music that everybody's going to feel. And it's like, I don't see Meg or Cardi doing that. Not right now.
Now, do you think it was her music, or do you think it was her personality?
I think her personality turned off more guys than it turned off girls. Cause like I've heard a few Nicki verses that I've liked, but I would never go listen to a whole Nicki album because I just don't like her personality. But that's just, if that's her personality, if that's what she is, that's what she is. Period.
But whenever I hear people talk about why they like Meg or why they like Cardi, it's never really about their music. Their music is never the first thing they say. Yeah. They never say, oh, her music's fire. Right. That's never the first thing they'll say, oh, well, I like her personality, or I like she's funny, or whatever. It's about them as people before it gets to their music.
But I think that is, well, I can't speak on, what's her name? Meg first. I can't speak on that, but I can say I think Cardi benefited from being on, was it Love and Hip Hop? Was she on that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think she benefited from that. So people saw her personality first before she's making music.
Yeah.
They knew about her being a stripper and doing all this crazy stuff and, you know, being a jokey joke kind of person or whatever. And then that shifting over into her Instagram and all her social medias and her being funny on there. And then, so she became a likable personality out the gate. Mm-hmm. It wasn't like she was already rapping, then hit Love and Hip Hop, then went back to rapping. Mm-hmm. Like, you only knew her as a personality. And then when she started rapping, it's like, oh, I like her already. Let me just go ahead and jump on her music. Mm-hmm. Like, I think that's that natural progression she had, which worked in her favor. And I don't think you probably won't get another Cardi like that again. No. I think that's like lightning in the bottle, honestly.
Yeah. But I think going forward, though, especially with women, they will be personalities before they're artists.
And they shouldn't be.
They shouldn't be, but that's just how it is. Because, you know, it's other women who rap well. Like I said, like Nicki's a better rapper. Like Snow the Product's a better rapper. Like bar for bar, your Rhapsody, and bar for bar, Young M.A. is a better rapper than most of them. Mm-hmm. But because they don't have the same marketability or likability, you don't hear about them or view them the same way.
Right. I mean, well, I don't know. I think if the majority of the people we named don't put their sex appeal first.
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't do that. So that's the majority. Because, unfortunately, that's going to be the biggest reason why they don't, you know.
Yeah, be like, and that's part of their marketability or like their personality. Yeah. Because if Cardi and Meg got big ass and titties, everybody likes big ass and titties, male and female. You like big ass and titties or whatever. And if you one of these girls who's covered up, what the fuck you wearing a sweater for? Like, no, like I'm never going to listen to your music. Like, that's crazy.
That's funny. But see, like when I went to the Big Crit concert, Rhapsody was there, and like she was in like that, you know, that tomboyish, you know, outfit or whatever, but it still looked girly. And like, yo, she's a beautiful woman. She's just not out here, you know, showing off her body or whatever.
Yeah.
And she's representing herself through her bars first, and then, you know, music second. But that's unfortunately that's America, or that's the music industry in America, and that's how things work. So I have no gripes against, you know, the women that do that. Use what you got.
Yeah.
Use what you got.
Oh yeah.
This is the hand that you have been dealt. Whether you brought that hand or God dealt you that hand.
Right.
This is the hand you have. Deal it. Be responsible with it, and go from there. I would just say I would like for girls to depend more on their penmanship and, you know, actual rapping than their body. Like they can go hand in hand.
But the thing is,
work on the actual craft.
But the body is going to get you farther than the pen ever would.
Yeah.
So it's like I can sit at home and write some bars, or I can go for a jog. I'm gonna go for a jog. Like, cause people go cause like for the most part with the women, bro, if the beat is catchy, if the beat is good, you got a semi-catchy chorus, you good. Yeah, you are good. And as long as you look good. Cause like if it's up, then it's stuck, nigga, like, yeah, bro. Wrote that in 5 minutes. I guarantee it. Like,
I don't even think she wrote that.
I'm sure she did.
I'm sure somebody
else. Her writer is excellent. Partisan Fontaine, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, that nigga good.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I don't know. We'll see how things go. How life goes for these different artists coming up now. Like I'm just so used to, like I said, like people wanting to be better than one another. Like the group The Locks, Styles P, Jada Kiss, and Sheik Luch. Like they all say the same thing. Like, bro, yeah, I'm in a group with two other dudes, but I'm trying to kill these niggas. Like, I'm trying to have the best verse. Like, and there's no disrespect to them because I know they both killers.
Right.
But when I step into the booth, I want to have the best verse. Like, I don't want to feel like I just phone it in because, this is my man's record. I ain't finna outshine him. No, nigga, I'm finna outshine you, and you.
Yeah, for sure. And even though I don't rap nearly as much, that was the approach that I had as well.
So how did you feel about Do you feel like you've been the best rapper in like the groups you've been in, or you've not been in, but you've worked with?
Oh, easily. No, no offense, but easily.
That's funny.
I don't know, and I don't know if it's just a matter of opinion, but I don't like. So how do you measure something like that? I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
But to me, I feel like I've always liked my verses more than everybody else's.
Mm-hmm.
Could be because I wrote it. I don't know.
Right. There's always a bias there.
And one thing too about making music, especially on like a lower level, it's hard to get people to listen to it to get any feedback from it.
Mm-hmm.
But to me, yeah.
Yeah. I felt like you were, but I also like I'm a little biased. Like again, I'm a little biased just against the common Detroit style. So
yeah, and then like so some people I rapped with, I've heard some of their stuff that they did like on their own or with other people, and some of them I like, some of them I really really like, and some of them like you could have kept that one. And you know, and sometimes I'll go back and listen to my music too, and I'll be like, damn, I could have kept that one too. Right. So like I said, man, it's music and being creative it comes in waves.
Yeah. I was actually in the barbershop yesterday, and I was talking to one of the guys there about how it's literally the perfect time to be a creator or an artist. Mm-hmm. Like because you can go direct to consumer in so many different ways. Mm-hmm. Like with anything. If you want to be a movie director, if you want to be a writer, author, clothing, music, whatever you want to do, you could go direct to consumer. And then even if you don't want to be like independent for long, like if you got a reference track you want to send to an artist, you can blow that artist up on social media. Mm-hmm. And I guarantee one day they go listen. Mm-hmm. Like if I typically when some artists see the same people over and over and over again, like they typically check them out. Like I've heard about that through
Russ.
He did that?
Yeah. Somebody did that to him.
Oh, see, I didn't know that. I don't really listen to Russ. Mm-hmm. Even though I've liked the stuff I've heard, but I don't really listen to him like that.
Russ.
Lupe. A guy was like hitting him up, sending them beats. And eventually he was like, all right, man, let me send some of this guy stuff. And now they got a whole project coming out. Crazy.
That's right.
Now they got a whole project coming out.
Ain't to it but to do it, I guess.
Like just put yourself out there, man. Like don't be afraid. Like this is the perfect time to be a creator. If you create something, you create a podcast. If you create anything, put it out there, man. Like just do it. Like it's
and I tell people that all the time. Like especially even people who like stream video games and stuff like that.
Yeah,
I'm like, you just got to do it, and you got to have some form of consistency. You got to have some form of like library, something for people to look back on or to look at.
Yeah, it's definitely worth it. I mean, and it didn't even like don't go into it thinking, this finna blow up, I'm finna get 1,000 followers in 2 minutes. Like, no, this is a slow grind. Like, I looked at one of our podcast videos on YouTube, and it got 8 views, and it's been up for like 6 weeks. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, it's a slow burn. Like we are literally nobodies. We're not famous on Instagram or whatever. We just 2 dudes sitting in the third room talking shit about work. Right. Like, so it's a slow burn. Like if you willing to put the time and effort in, you know what I mean, it'll grow to something, and eventually you might be able to quit your job. You don't know. Right. But you won't know until you get started. That plant can't grow until you plant the seed. Right. Or that flower can't grow until you plant the seed. Right. Off the top, I'm a little rusty. Man, we got 5 minutes left, man. What you got? You got any music, anything you want to play?
I do.
What you got for us?
You talk about sports real quick?
Yeah, talk about sports. Oh, no. Sorry. First off, I want to say we got Derek Chauvin up out of here. Thank God.
Yeah.
So one of the things I posted onto my Facebook was I hope this guy isn't the scapegoat and he's the example, because I feel like there's going to be legitimate arguments. Well, not legitimate. There are going to be stupid arguments people are going to make, like, well, Derek Chauvin got locked up. But yeah, that's only one guy. Yeah. And like in a sea, in the ocean of other police brutality cases or police killing cases.
I think, man, I should have clipped that one from last week episode. He was like, "Don't no cop need guns." And I'm like, some cops need guns. And then like the next day, it was like, old girl got shot with the knife or whatever.
Yeah,
like,
that's what I'm saying.
Even though I'm kind of gray on that situation, I mean, not to be that nigga, I really don't care how that situation turned out because everybody was wrong. Like, I don't think you should shoot a teenage girl 4 times, but I also think a teenage girl shouldn't be trying to stab somebody. Like, I understand that they came to jump her, but unless they were breaking in your house, you were in no real danger. Come outside, we not finna jump you.
So,
Like,
I understand what you're saying, but even in that case, when she was attacking somebody else, these cops have found ways to disarm white people that have worse weapons than what she had.
And
I'm still not.
And I understand that. But as fucked up as it is black people, you have to know that you're not going to get that. You have to know that you're not going to get that same leeway that white person's going to get. You nigga, they've killed black people for holding nothing. You're holding a knife, nigga, and you knew the cops were coming because you called them.
Yep.
And you're sitting there with a knife in your hand.
But
hey, like I say, you left your house to fight some bitches. No. Come inside so I can legally stab you.
Nah, she still didn't deserve it to.
No, she did not. No, she did not.
They could have did the same thing they did with Dylan Roof.
Yep.
Did the same thing they did with all the other white people that go around shooting people with automatic. So yeah, they could do the same thing they do when these white people walk around with these semi-automatic weapons killing people. So that's how I feel about it.
I agree.
But so you know the lady that killed that guy Botham Jean in his apartment?
Yeah.
So she's asking for a retrial. Yeah. And so this part kind of tore me up inside. It kind of tore me up inside because on one hand, I understand why this black family, forgave this woman and showed her mercy and grace and all this stuff or whatever. I understand it because they have a Christian background, and that's one of the things you're taught. Forgive and forget. Forgiveness is great or whatever, or that's the thing. We were given forgiveness, so we shall forgive.
Right.
But I also think like I believe you can forgive that person without being so empathetic to that person, or being without leaving that. They pretty much left the bridge open to give her a lighter sentence.
No, I've been like, bitch, you thought.
No, like you know what, you can be like, you know what, I'll forgive you, but do your time. That's it. It could be that simple.
Well, what did she get?
She got something light. Like,
so they trying to get lighter than light?
Yeah, she only been in jail for like maybe a year. Not even a year.
No, it ain't been a year.
It's been less than a year. She been in there. They said she might do like 4, anywhere between 4 to 10. But the issue is, like, as soon as I saw it, I was like, she's gonna use this opportunity to be like, look, even the parents of this man that I killed, don't want me to be here. Look how they treated me when I got locked up, and this is what's gonna happen now. Like, that's why I think like yeah, we should give your forgiveness, do your due diligence as a Christian, but let that person still make that person accountable for what they did. And also, if she really is sorry about killing this man, then sit down, do your time.
Right.
Don't be trying to get out early. Sit down, do your time, and chill out.
Right.
But other news, so we want to say again, RIP DMX, RIP Black Rob, RIP to Shock G from Digital Underground, and as well as Scottie Pippen's oldest son passed away from like heart asthma or whatever. So it's just a lot of death, man, back to back. And those are just celebrity deaths. I had just this past week, I had an order for this girl I went to Votech with. Her little brother, I think he was killed. I don't want to say that. I think he was, but I don't know for sure. But he passed away. And it's just left and right, man. It's just left and right. So y'all be safe out there.
Gotta be safe.
Outside is opening up. So all these ignorant people that want to kill, they coming back outside. As much as we want to be outside, everybody that wants to do harm want to be outside as well.
Right.
So just be safe out here, man. Keep your health up. And yeah, take care of yourself.
Sure.
You got anything, man?
Nope, man. I'm ready to get in music, dog.
All right, go ahead, drop some heat.
So, for my song, I'm gonna stay in the R&B lane like I did last week.
All right. Oh, I gotta play it.
And it's this song called August by For Riff.
It's on Spotify.
Oh yeah.
It's on the Opify.
Alrighty, that was August by For Riff.
That was nice.
Oh, that's my shit.
I gotta turn it up though, cause I ain't with all that soft ass shit. So this is Rocky Fresh, King's Back.
All right, that was fire.
Hey,
yeah, I like that. That's like some good workout music.
That is.
That's some workout.
It's
music.
only 2 minutes 17 seconds.
That's all you need.
I missed the third verse.
Is that like an intro song?
Yeah.
That sound like an intro.
Yeah.
That sound like an intro.
Yeah. So that was Rocky Fresh, King's Back off his project Slide Through.
If we did a versus, you would have to put that on there.
I was actually gonna play an R&B song today, but you came with that soft ass shit, so I was like, I gotta turn it up.
Yo, what? You gonna play some? In August.
If yours wasn't so slow, I would have did it, but like, no, that's way too slow. I ain't putting people to sleep. Turn this bitch up. Nah. Well, that's it, man. Good episode.
Yeah, thank you for being here for episode 12, y'all. Greatly appreciate it.
Yes. We might not have an episode next week.
Oh, yeah, I'm out of town.
Yeah. G's birthday on the 29th. So if y'all see him, holla at him. You know, show him some love. Put some money in his hand.
Bring socks.
All right, y'all be easy.
All right, peace, y'all.
Peace.